Good morning, y'all. I'm Bree. I have April and Dee here with me. They're going to help demonstrate your postures today. Make sure you check in so you get counted for your workout, and drop your city in the comments. Let us know where you are practicing this morning. Before we get started, I just want to say, if this is your first yoga class, or you're not really familiar with it, or you're intimidated by it, you got this. We're going to do a real chill morning flow. So we're not going to be standing on our heads or anything like that. So you got it. Watch us. We'll give you modifications. We'll give you harder variations. No worries. And then we'll just get right into it. So find just a comfortable seat, whatever feels good for you. Hands down on the knees and close the eyes. So we'll just take a moment to slow down and check in with our breathing. So as we practice today, we'll call inhales and exhales, and we'll just try to keep those with our movements. So lengthen the breath. So every inhale matches every exhale. And take one more moment, just really still. And I'll remind you throughout the practice to check in with your breathing and slow it down. All right, and we'll get started. So you can blink the eyes open or you can keep them closed. We're gonna bring it up onto our hands and knees. And then just take the knees a little bit wider out. Toes are touching. Hips back to your heels. Walk your arms out. And then drop your forehead down to your mat for a child's pose. So these first few moments, we're really still, just checking in with the breath. Good, 2 more deep breaths here. Nice. On your next inhale, press into the hands and just gently start to lift yourself up. We're moving up onto our hands and knees. So the knees are right under the hips, the wrists are right under the shoulders. Good. As you inhale, we'll drop the belly down towards the floor, roll the shoulders back, and look towards the front. Good. Now as you exhale, round through the spine. So tuck the tailbone, upper back reaches towards the ceiling, and look down at the knees. Good job. Inhale, drop the belly, roll the shoulders back. It's a nice way to open up the spine. Good. And round, tuck the tailbone, look down at the knees. Good job, y'all. Inhale. Belly's down, shoulders back. Exhale, round the spine up, tuck the tailbone. Good, one more. Inhale, drop the belly. And exhale, round the spine. Good, inhale, bring it back into neutral. So before we take it back, tuck your toes. So we're going to move into, it's called a broken toe pose. It sounds awful, but it's fine. So toes are tucked. Start to walk the hands back until the hips are sitting on your heels. Perfect. So this is to stretch out the arches of your feet. We don't really do that much, so this will really be helpful. If it gets a little too much during all of this, we're gonna just go right back into this. But try to stay there as long as you can. We'll work on opening some shoulders to take your mind off of your feet. So right arm is gonna reach right across your body, and then the left hand just gently pulls it in towards you. So we're gonna hold it just for a few breaths. And then maybe as you hold it, you can keep pressing gently towards the body. So really opening up that right shoulder. Good, and don't forget your breathing. Check back in. Nice, one more breath on this side. Good. Exhale and release. And we'll just switch, same thing on your left. Reach the left arm across the chest. Right arm reaches, pulls it against you. So if this feels really nice for you, as we move on to some more shoulder openers, if you want to return back to this one, you can do that. If the other ones you're just like, what's happening? And breathe 2 more breaths. Maybe press a little more with the right arm. Good. Inhale, exhale, and release. Okay, so we're going to move into eagle arms. So this one's a little weird, but I'll move this way just so you can see it. So both arms reach out, inhale. So as you exhale, cross the right arm under the left. So they're crossed. This is your first thing. Then lift the elbows up. And then the backs of the hands come together. If you can reach around and connect the hands, you can do that, or you can grab the thumb. If all of that's way too much, you can keep the elbows together and just stay here. So whichever one you're going to choose here, right arm under, connecting thumbs, wherever you are. Catch your breath, and as we inhale, elbows reach up. And as you exhale, elbows reach down, round the spine. Nice. Inhale, elbows reach up. Exhale, round down. So we're really stretching out the upper back here. One more inhale. Exhale and round. Inhale and release. Just gently stretching behind your back, and then we're going to do the same thing, just the opposite arm is under. So if you want to stay with elbows connected, stay there. Left arm goes under, so elbow to elbow, then bend them up around your face. You can connect back of the hands, if you can touch both palms, or you can grab opposite thumb. So whichever one is good for you. Catch your breath, and on your next inhale, reach the elbows up. Exhale, round the spine. Good. Inhale, elbows reach up. Exhale, round the spine. Beautiful, y'all. One more. Inhale, elbows up. And exhale, round, elbows down. Good. Inhale, bring it up, unravel. And if you've made it this far with your toes up, you can go ahead and come off of them. So sitting on the tops of your feet, just right onto your heels. If you want to take the feet wider and sit down on the floor, if that's not good for your knees, you're right on top of the heels. I got one more, and I want to turn around so that you can see me. So left arm is going to bend behind you, palm faces out. And right arm is going up, palm facing the back. So if you can connect, that's what you're working towards. If they're far apart, that's fine. As we hold it, maybe you can start to inch them closer. And one side might be better than the other. So we'll take 2 deep breaths there. One more breath. See if you can send the elbows back just a little. Press the chest forward. And exhale, unravel, let that go. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. The right arm, palm is facing out. So bend the elbow, left arm up, palm is facing you. So this side might be better than the other side. Start to maybe walk the fingertips towards each other, or you're here. And that's cool. 2 breaths. And maybe on this last inhale, draw the elbows back, draw the chest forward. And exhale, release. Nice job. We're going to take it back to our child's pose. So where we started, knees wide, toes together, and walk the hands out. So this time we're going to stretch out the side body. So walk both of your hands over to your left. So both hands over to the left. Really breathe into the right side. Good. Inhale, Walk it over to your right. Stretching out the left side body. Breathe into it. Good. Inhale. Walk it back over to your left. One more time on each side. Nice. Inhale. Walk it back over right side. Good. Inhale. Walk it back to center. And then we'll just bring it back up on the hands and knees. Inhale. Exhale. Tuck your toes and lift your hips up. Downward facing dog. So first one of your practice this morning, if you need to bend one knee, straighten one leg, and alternate it, just walk it out. If your hamstrings are really tight, really deep bend in the knees, or step the feet out as wide as the mat, bend the knees, and send the hips back. So make sure the neck is really relaxed. You're not bringing it up here. You can shake it yes and no, side to side. Nice. Last deep inhale. And as you exhale, bend the knees, look forward at the hands, and then start to walk the feet up to meet the hands. Nice. And when you get there, inhale, press the shins, lift up halfway. So spine straightens out. Exhale and fold forward. Really bend the knees. So no need for them to be straight. Really exaggerate it. Inhale. Both arms together. Look up at your hands. Reach the hands up. And exhale, hands down to the heart. So we're going to move through sun salutations, and we'll keep it just the lightest variation. Give your shoulders a little break. So exhale, all of the breath. Inhale, palms together. Reach up, look up at your hands. Exhale, fold forward. Deeply bend the knees. Inhale, lift halfway, press against the shins. And as you exhale, hands down to the mat, step it back into a high plank. We'll keep it real light. Drop it to your knees. Keep the hips lifted, and then drop your chest down. Good. And as you inhale, press up, cobra, roll the shoulders back. There you go. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips up, downward facing dog. And that's your sun salutation. We're going to do one more just like that. So check back in with your breathing. Nice job, y'all. One more. Inhale. And exhale, bend the knees, look forward at the hands, and starting to walk the feet up to meet the hands. Inhale, press the shins, lift halfway. Good. Exhale and fold. Bend. Inhale, palms together, lift up, look at your hands. And exhale, hands to your heart. We're doing that same thing. Inhale, reach up, look up at your hands. Exhale, and fold it forward, bend the knees. Inhale, lift up halfway, press the shins, flatten out your spine. As you exhale, hands down to the mat, step it back, high plank, and drop it down, knees first. Good. Hips stay high, chest. And as you inhale, press up, cobra pose, roll the shoulders back. Good job. Tuck the toes. And as you exhale, lift the hips up, downward facing dog. If you want to rock it, walk it out. If you can find stillness, we'll take one more breath. Good. On your next exhale, bend the knees, look forward at the hands. Start to walk the feet up to meet the hands. When you're there, inhale, lift up halfway and press the shins. Exhale, fold forward, keep that bend in the knees. Inhale, palms together, reach up, look up at your hands. And exhale, hands down to your heart. Now we're just going to add some lunges into it. Inhale, arms reach up. Good job, y'all. This is your warm-up. Exhale, fold forward. Keep the breath with the movement. You got it. Inhale. Press the shins, lift halfway. And this is where it changes. As you exhale, hands down to the mat, step the right foot back and drop the right knee. Good. And once you've found that, inhale, reach the arms up. Good. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Tuck the right toes, send the left foot back into a high plank, and then lift the hips, downward facing dog. We won't stay there. Inhale, right leg reaches up. As you exhale, send the right foot forward in between the hands and drop the left knee. So once you found your balance there, inhale, both arms up. And exhale, hands down to the mat. It's a little different here too. Tuck the left toes. As you inhale, left foot is coming up to meet your right foot and lift up halfway. So a lot happening. Exhale, fold forward, deeply bend. Good. Inhale, palms together. Reach up, look up at your hands. And exhale, hands down to the heart. We're going to take it back to downward facing dog. Inhale, reach up. Last one, y'all, you got it. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift up halfway and press the shins. Exhale, hands down to the mat, step it back, high plank. Lower down to your knees. Keep your hips lifted high, drop your chest. Good. Inhale, press the chest up, shoulders back. And exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Good. Walk it out one more time. We're going to move through some standing postures. So we'll just go into the posture, back into a downward dog, and then right back into the next posture. So find stillness. And inhale, right leg reaches up towards the ceiling. So reach, reach, reach. And as you exhale, send the right foot up and through in between both hands, but stay on the ball of the right foot. So once you ground it into your feet and you're secure, inhale, reach the arms up. So now you're in a high lunge. Good. Breathe, reach the arms up. Really keep the right leg bent. One more inhale. Exhale, reach the arms back behind you now. If you can, connect the hands, open it up, pull the shoulder blades towards each other, chest is open. And then if you can reach the hands down the back leg. Beautiful job. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. Inhale, reach the arms back up. Exhale, reach forward, fold over that front leg. Hands down to the mat, step it back, downward facing dog. There we go. We're going on our left. Inhale, left leg reaches up towards the ceiling. Exhale, send the left foot up and through between both hands. Stay on the ball of the right foot. So catch your balance. When you're ready, inhale, high lunge. So really reach with those arms, strong arms. If your elbows are just chilling out, really press. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. Good. Exhale, reach the hands behind the back. If you can, connect them. If not, they're just reaching straight back. Good. Check back in with that left knee. Deeply bend. Good. Inhale and release. Reach up. And exhale, start to reach forward before your hands hit the mat, and then downward facing dog. So now we're just going to add on to that. We'll move through those same movements, and then you'll have a new movement after it. So one more breath in this downward facing. Good. Next inhale, right leg reaches up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, send it up and through between both hands. Good. Stay on the ball of the left foot. Inhale, high lunge. And exhale, reach behind the back. Maybe connect or not. Good. Inhale, reach the arms up. So now you have two options. We're going to move to a low lunge. You can go straight down from here, Or if you need to go balance first and then drop the back knee, that's fine. And once you're there, inhale into a low lunge and really press the right knee forward so you get a deep stretch in the front of your left leg. So getting into those hip flexors. Good. Exhale, both hands down to the mat, and then start to walk the left hand over a little bit off of the side of your mat. And then as you inhale, right arm reaches up, the body turns towards the right knee, twist and look up at your right hand. Good job, one more breath. And exhale, hands down to the mat, tuck the left toes, downward facing dog. Nice. Same on our left, here we go. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, send the left foot up and through between both hands. Stay up on the right foot. Once you're balanced, inhale, high lunge. Reach the arms up. Keep the left knee strong. Exhale, send the hands behind you. Connect them or just reach. Check in with your breath. Inhale, reach the arms up. You got either option to step straight down or reach forward first and then drop down. And inhale, low lunge, press the left knee forward. Good. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Start to walk the right hand over. As you inhale, twist the body towards the left knee. Left arm reaches up. Good. You can look up at the hand or you can keep the neck neutral if looking up is too much. One more breath. Good. Exhale, look down, place both hands on the mat, tuck the right toes, and send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Good job. We're going back to our right side. Inhale, right leg reaches up. Exhale, sends it up and through, between the hands, stay up. Inhale, high lunge. Good. Exhale, hands reach back. Maybe you can connect, open the shoulders. Good. Inhale, reach back up. And as we exhale, moving towards our low lunge. Inhale and reach, really press the hips forward. Good. Exhale, hands down to the mat. We'll walk the left hand over once again. Inhale, open up to the right. Right arm is up, look at your right hand. Good, check back in with your breathing. Inhale. Exhale, both hands to the mat. This time, this one's weird. Walk your right hand over. So the chest is right on top of the right thigh. Right hand reaches over, left arm inhale, reach up and open up. So now you're really deep into the front of the right leg. Good. Inhale, one more breath. And exhale, both hands down to the mat, tuck the left toes, lift the hips up, downward facing dog. Y'all are doing great. Here we go. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, send the left foot up and through. Stay on the ball of the right foot. Inhale, high lunge. You know where you're going. Good. Exhale, reach it back. Connect or just reach. Good job, ladies. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, move toward your low lunge. Good. Inhale, reach, press the left knee forward, drop the hips low. Good. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Walk the right hand over first. Inhale, left arm up, twist towards the left knee. Good. Keep breathing, check back in. Good. Exhale, replace both hands to the mat, and we'll walk the left hand over. The chest is right on top of the left thigh. Inhale, right arm reaches up. And take a breath. Good. Exhale, replace both hands to the mat. Tuck the right toes, Lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Good job. We're almost done with these standing postures. Inhale, right leg reaches up. Exhale, send the right foot up and through between both hands, and then we're immediately dropping the left knee. Good. So then it gets not so fun. Start to send the hips back, straighten the right leg as much as you can. So you don't want to force it. Really take care of your hamstrings. So you can deeply bend, pull the toes in towards the body. Good. Inhale, lengthen up, and as you exhale, fold over that front leg. So if you really have to exaggerate the bend, I mean, we're all doing it. You're good. Like hamstrings are like, no, it's not happening. Good. Inhale, lift up, walk the hands back forward, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Perfect. Left side, inhale, reach it up. Exhale, send it up and through. Good. Immediately drop the right knee. Start to send the hips back. Straighten the left leg. Toes are flexed towards you. Inhale to lift. Exhale to fold. Remember, deeply bend. Unless you're super flexible, then you don't have to. Good. Inhale. Walk the hands back towards the front of the mat. Tuck the right toes. Lift the hips. Downward facing dog. Good job, y'all. We're headed back to our right side. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, send it up and through. This time, take the right foot outside of the right hand. Nice. So you can stay up on the ball of the left foot and you can rock it back and forth. If you need to drop down to your left knee and just stay here, that's fine. Just take a few. Nice. If you didn't drop the back knee, go ahead and drop it now. And we'll heel toe the right foot over. So heel toe, heel toe, heel toe until you can lay down on that shin. Good. So if the back leg can't stay straight and it's really uncomfortable, bend them so both knees are bent out at an angle. It's a really nice hip flexor work. Good. Inhale, reach and press the ground away from you. And breathe. Check back in. Good. On your next exhale, we're just going to roll to our sit bones. So here we are. Yep. So right knee is close to the left thigh. Left leg reaches out. So on an inhale, reach both arms up. And as you exhale, turn towards the left foot first. And then fold over the left leg. So same option to really bend the knee here. You can connect at the foot, at the ankle, at the calf. Just keep the knee safe. Keep the hamstring safe. Bend the knee. Good. Inhale. Reach it up. And we'll just take it back to a child's pose between both of those sides. So wide knees, hips back to your heels. Drop the chest down. So feel the difference in the hips. So we haven't done the left side of those 3 movements yet. So see if you feel a little difference. And check back in with your breathing. Take one more moment, just stillness. Good. Inhale, start to press back up onto all fours. And as you exhale, tuck the toes and lift the hips, downward facing dog. And we're moving it over to our left side. Inhale, left leg reaches. Exhale, we're sending it up and through. Remember, outside of the left hand this time. So left foot outside of left hand. If you can, stay up on the toes. You can rock it back and forth. If you need to drop down to that back knee and just hold here, it's also a good option. Check back in. Breathe. Nice. If you didn't drop to your back knee, go ahead and drop it. And we'll start to heel toe the left foot over until you can lay it down. One side might be better than the other, but you have your same options here to bend both legs. If you can, keep it straight. Inhale, press the ground away from you. Breathe. Deeply breathe into that front of the right leg. Good, one more inhale. And as you exhale, we'll roll to the sit bones. So left leg is at the side of the right thigh. Right leg reaches out. Inhale, both arms up. And as you exhale, turn towards the right foot. And fold it over, bend that knee. Connect wherever you can. So even if you're just here, this is fine. Good, inhale. Walk it up. We'll take one more child's pose. So knees wide, toes together, drop the chest down. Good, really breathe into the hips. One more deep inhale. And exhale. And as you inhale, start to walk the hands up. Good, so we're gonna move to the wall. I'm gonna ask these ladies, so take your mat and put the thinner side against the wall. So you're laying out this way. Good, so if you can find a wall space, if you're home, take that mat right up close to it. So we're gonna sit right by the wall, and it'll take some maneuvering, but you'll get there. Basically, we're just gonna send our legs up tall, so sit close, roll over to your back, legs up against the wall. And then, once you're there, scoot the hips as close to the wall as comfortable. If it gets a little comfortable, you can back off. If you need a pillow right under the hips, that kind of will relieve it if it's a little painful. So legs up the wall, this is really good for the hips, for the lower back especially. If you just sit like this for like 2-3 minutes a day, this would be great. So let the arms reach up overhead so you can keep the shoulders and the chest nice and open. It's a really nice posture if you sit down all day. It redirects the blood flow, so it's like standing on your head or standing on your hands, but you don't have to work so hard. Good, really breathe into it. We're gonna give you some options here. First option, Dee's gonna show you, is the butterfly. So she's gonna put the soles of her feet together and let her knees slide down the wall. And she naturally just lets her knees fall down, so wherever it feels comfortable. So if you're really looking for that inner thigh stretch, that's a good place to start. If you like this first one, where we are, you can stay right here. So next variation we'll have April do is just the splits. So it's a little deeper. Yep, it's a little deeper than where Dee went. So she's naturally letting her feet slide down the wall side to side. And so the longer you stay there, the more gravity will let them work down. Just don't try to force them down. So you have all of these options. You can keep the legs straight up, butterfly, splits, and just breathe. This posture also like aids sleeping. So if you can't sleep at night, maybe you can try go throw your legs up the wall for a little bit. Close your eyes and just rest. Good. So whichever posture you've chosen, if you want to stay in that posture with your legs up the wall for the entire rest of this class, it's almost over. But if you want to stay there and you're comfortable, go ahead. I would encourage you to do that. If you're going to move out of it and move into just rest, we'll drop both knees. So if you've opened them up, bring the legs together and start to bend the knees down. And if you want to stay there, you can stay there. Good. We'll roll over to our right side so the whole body rolls over. Good. Use the left hand to just gently press you up until you can walk yourself out and lay down comfortably on your back. So let the legs be wide as your mat. Let the feet fall open, arms out by your side, palms are up. So if you decided to stay with legs up the wall, go ahead and close your eyes. If we're down on our backs, close the eyes. And just let go of your breathing. Let it return back to natural. So we're not worried about inhales and exhales. We're just trying to keep the mind quiet and feel all the benefits of everything we've just done. So if you are at home and you have the time and you have nowhere to be or anything to do, I would encourage you to stay here for as long as you want, as long as you can, and really just try to relax into it. If you're ready to end the practice, if you have to move on, we'll just gently start to bring one knee into the chest at a time. So bring the right knee in, hug it close. Bring the left knee in, hug it close. Good. And just like we did coming out of the wall, we'll roll over to our right side again. And then just gently take a moment there. One more moment of just still and rest. Good. And when you're ready, use the left hand to gently press you up. And then find a comfortable seat. So wherever you started, or legs out, we'll bring the hands to the knees, close the eyes. So just take a moment just to seal your practice. Good. We'll bring the hands to the heart. And just set an intention for your day. Think of one thing you want to get done for the day, or just an emotion you would like to feel throughout the day. Happiness, and carry that with you throughout your day. Good. Thank you guys for practicing this morning. We hope you've had an amazing class, and thank you for allowing me to guide you through it. Namaste.